What's up, guys? Ricky here with another quick custom. And it's obviously a non-named predator, so feel free to put in the comments what you think a good name, fitting name would be for this. So this is a bootleg body. I know I showed that in the last video, the difference between a bootleg scar predator and a authentic one. So I have that, but what I did is I purchased an extra head for the warrior predator from the Lost Tribe. And what I did is I took the head of the scar predator and took the biomask off and then glued this one back on. So there's a few things that I had to do that I'll take you through the process. That was a little tricky. But overall, I think that is one bad looking predator. I think it looks really, really cool. So yeah, looking awesome. Okay, so let me show you some of the things I had to do really quick. Okay, cool. So I have some of the parts here that I'll show you. So here's the mask of Scar that I pulled off, and I repainted it just to make it look more like an authentic model, so it looks better. And I figured it'd be cool for photography, so I could put this with the unmasked Scar. Obviously the back doesn't look good, but he could be holding it like he's taking it off, which I think is really cool. So we have that. Obviously the other Celtic was a bootleg too, so I kind of retouched that up a little bit. Just some silver highlighting and some wash just to make it look a little better. But I'll show you what the inner workings look like. So this was the inner workings of the Scar head once you pull it off. And since this is a bootleg, it's really easy to get it off. So pulled the Scar one off, and this is what it looks like. So there's a blue visor there because obviously that's what you'd see underneath. But there's a few tricky things I had to do. So I actually used the Celtic one because it didn't have this piece in the front, because I found out this piece protrudes way too much for that biomask that's on there. So what I had to do is I had to take, which I'll show you, this is the warrior predator head, which by the way, this biomask came with it had two black pieces that go in the biomask. So when you pull it off, it's actually, there's nothing there. So the black was on here. So what I had to do is I had to cut this off. So I took a razor blade and I just cut off the face piece and I glued it on the inside of the biomask so it remained black. So I had to do that first. Then after that, then I had to cut off a little bit of the jaw area here just so I could put it in the mask there under the helmet, which let's see if you can see that real quick. So under the helmet, so there's a little bit of yellow, which you can kind of see there underneath the helmet, because there was a little gap there. So yeah, so here's up close what it looks like. So pretty sweet. So all I did on the biomask itself, so it already came gray, so I didn't even bother priming this one. I just took silver and lightly dry brushed it on, so there's just barely any silver on there, but that makes it kind of match the armor. And then I did a black wash on it, so it looks really good. And then, yeah, just did all those little inner workings just to try to solve those problems. So if you're looking to do that, like I said, there's some really cool practices and really cool things you can do that I kind of solved on the spot. So if you're looking to want to customize some of your own, you can feel free to buy some extra heads if you have them. And just find the, yeah, just, you know, I wouldn't take an authentic AVP predator and customize that. I'd just take a bootleg. So they are out there and they're pretty inexpensive currently. But yeah, so that was the whole process. So hopefully you like it. Like I said, drop in the comments what you think this name should be, and I think it deserves a really hardcore name. So I have that one, and then I did, if you saw the other video, if you haven't yet, feel free to check it out. There's another predator that I customized that I'll show you real quick too. So let's do, I'll line them up there together, so the two brothers, so you can let me know. Well, here. Okay, so I've done two different customs. Hopefully you saw the video of the previous one. And what's really funny about all this is, yeah, it didn't look like this before. So as I was showing you all what I did to the other one, my battery died on my camera actually, so I decided to go fix this. So this only took like 15 minutes. So what I did is I took the City Hunter head, so it's like a custom. I picked it off of the original one that I had, the Lost Tribe, you know, the City Hunter mask, and I put it on the bootleg head there just so it could have the long dreads. And I think the long dreads, I mean, they just look superior, man. I love it. So I'm glad I did that really quick. So Like I said, I would love some names here. So drop in the comments some names that you'd like for these predators. I think it'd be really cool, and I just think it'd be fun for you all to kind of help pick the name too. So both of these ones, obviously part of the AVP, very fun customs, very quick. So if you want to do it yourself, feel free to. You can definitely buy some, some bootlegs and create your own kind of tribe by just using other heads. So, and it's a pretty easy process, right? To take off the bio mask and reassemble it on here and glue it. Like I said, I had to take a razor and I had to get a little different with it to carve out a few pieces just to get it to fit, but overall it fit pretty well. So thank y'all so much. So appreciate you supporting the channel. We keep gaining subscribers, so thank y'all so much. And what we're looking at is, any other customizations, reviews, clan videos, so stay tuned. We'll be doing the isolated clan here pretty soon. I'll bring those to you all. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.